guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do a very quick tutorial on basically my everyday makeup, my everyday 5-10 minute makeup. You know, I'm a first-time mom. I have to get around quickly, especially and hopefully while my baby is sleeping, like right now. And I don't have much time, but I still like to look, you know, presentable and good. I still love makeup, but I just don't have half an hour to sit down in my makeup room and do everything. So I'm going to walk you through what I've been doing lately and what has worked and what has not. And I'm going to also go through very basic steps that will actually help you look more polished in less time. So I've already applied a little bit of BB cream. I don't use everyday foundation, and basically I would just put a little bit on my beauty blender or on my skin directly, and then I will just go right everywhere. And I already applied a little bit, but I still feel like I still need some more coverage, so I will really do this really quickly, like as quickly as I can actually. And again, I have already applied a little bit, and it's not a very heavy coverage, so it just kind of evens out my skin tone. I've also been taking care of my skin a lot, so it's in a very good condition right now. Just a little bit dry, but not really something like to worry about. So just a little bit of BB cream actually works a lot for me. So after that, I'll go ahead and basically just set it with a powder. I'm using the Julep powder that comes in my subscription box, and this is the Instafilter Invisible Finishing Powder. Again, with the same beauty blender, I'll just go ahead and just use it on these parts of my face that I know are going to get shiny. So I don't use it in all the face. I don't use it everywhere, like my forehead, my nose, you know, those areas that usually get very oily. And again, since I'm right now having actually dry skin, I don't need much. So that's that. After that, I will use a little bit of bronzer. I use the Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer from Too Faced. I actually have a sampler that came a long time ago in one of those Christmas sets. So yeah, so I use it mostly like to warm my face and give a little bit of shape. I don't use a whole lot, although it might look in the camera like it. I don't know why. And I'm just having a little bit of a hard time because I'm actually looking into the camera and not in an actual mirror. And then after that, I'll come right into the chin. And then a little bit on my hairline. Then after that, I'm going to use my Hourglass palette, and this is the one that I actually purchased in this is the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3, and I'm going to be using my blush color, the pinky nice one. This is the one that I've been using. I like its finish. It makes me look like alive and healthy, and it's not overly pinky. It has a nice sheen. It really looks like you're just naturally blushed, which I love. So I'll take a small brush and I'll go with my highlighter, which is the lightest one, and I'll just go on top of my cheeks. A little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the tip of my mouth. And again, I did this without speaking, so usually it takes me a good 5-10 minutes max. Next, I will move to my eyeshadow, and I'm using a Smashbox one. Really don't remember the name of it. I know I have it downstairs. There's two of this, but I'm using the one that I've been using is this one. And I'm just going to go for a nice shimmery champagne pinky color, however you want to guys call that. And I'm going to need actually a mirror for this. Totally forgot the step number one that I never ever forget to do, and I forgot it on this video, which is using my eye primer. This makes the whole difference if you really want to invest less time in your eyeshadow and making sure that your eyeshadow stays all day long, because again, I don't have the time to retouch. So yeah, so I'm using the Laura Mercier one, and then again I'm going to go for a nice shimmer color. You don't have to have the exact colors that I use, but just to give you an idea, something that will match your skin tone a little bit but has some shimmer to it. So you can use any brand you like, just something that's similar to your skin tone with a little bit of pink, and it has a lot of fallout for some reason. I guess it's the brush that I chose to do this. Then after that, I will get a medium color, and I'm actually using a blush for this. But in this palette, it can be a blush or a, you know, it's like a transition color, so you can use anything actually. I would really grab the first thing I have. This is the one that I'm using these days, but I'll change my palettes almost every week. And I like to do that because it gives me variety, and then you don't waste your makeup, because you spend a lot of money on makeup not to use it. And I learned that if I change them around every week, I get more variety, and I also get more looks out of this investment. So I'm just going back and forth with a blending brush, and nothing too fancy, just to give a little bit of depth to your eyeshadow. And then here's where I actually make it look a little bit more polished, but in fact I'm not doing anything really extra, which is just pick a jewel color, anything at all. It can be a green, it can be a purple, just pick one and get a little bit of it on your brush, and then just go right in the corner and just blend it right towards the middle and towards the end. That's going to make it, like, you know, a little bit more polished, a little bit more fashion without really much work. So again, I'm just using any jewel color that you choose, and you can change those like every day. I'm going to go back with the same color that I used and just blend those in the middle really quickly. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to get a very tapered brush. This is my Sephora Tapered Crease 19. I'm going to go for any dark color. Usually a good brown color will do the trick, so any good brown color, and then just go a little bit towards the crease. And I use the same little bit that I took for both eyes, because I really don't need that much color. I just need to really just place the color right on the crease and deepen it a little bit. Then I'm going to go back to my blending brush with whatever I have left of the blending transition color, and I'm just going to smooth that out. And that's it, you guys. You can take a little bit of the ambient color lightening and just get the dark, you know, sorry, I can't speak. Just get a little bit of the whitest color, the highlight color, and use it on your brow bone. I really don't use anything else than that on my brow bone, because all you're looking for is to give a little bit of light to that area. And I'm going to use the same one and just put it on my tear dot area. You should really clean your brush before doing this. I didn't, but it just all worked out to me. But just make sure you clean your brush before applying your highlight. And that's it. I'm going to, you can do a little bit of another color on the low lashes if you want, which I actually usually do with my tapered brush. Whatever I have left of the brown color, I'll just go back. I haven't even picked up more color, just whatever is left. And I'll go back and forth with it, my lower lash line. Then I apply my mascara, lipstick, and we're done. For my mascara, I'm going with my Dior Show Iconic Over Curl. This is my Go Forward lash mascara every single time. I've tried, I like this one and I like Better Than Sex mascara, but I don't like from Better Than Sex mascara the fact that it really can transfer very, very easily towards your lid. So that I don't appreciate. So if you don't like that, just go towards the Dior Iconic Over Curl, because it's pretty much it's a very similar formula without that issue. It's actually less clumsy, I would say. And then a lower lash line. And that's it. Now you can pick whichever color you prefer. And you can go red, you can go nude, you can go anything. Since we are in December and I don't feel like wearing a bright red lip or a nude lip, I want to do something different, and I went for this color. It's a Sephora color. It's actually called Crush, and it's a nice deep burgundy purple color, and I'm going to use that today because that's my mood. And oh, my lips are so horrible. See, I told you I'm very dry. Excuse me, I didn't even see that coming. Usually with a color as deep as this one, I would recommend using a pencil brush, you know, a lip brush, I'm sorry, to apply it, or you have to have a very steady hand. Otherwise, it's, you know, you're risking to look funny, but it really just, you know, I'm okay with it for the fact that I don't have such a bad hand. I think it's alright. And yeah, so if you're going to wear those kind of lipsticks, make sure your lips are hydrated. I didn't hydrate mine and they're very chapped, so I'm sorry about that. But yes, this is the final look, and again, this would usually take me 5-10 minutes in the morning, ready, and it looks like $1,000,000. So I really hope you guys can incorporate some of the techniques, just change the colors and have fun. A nice medium tone that's a little bit sparkly, medium tone in your crease, and then a gel color to make it a little bit pop, and just use a little bit of a deep brown to make that crease deepen, and you're all set. Thank you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or if you just want to say hi, just leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like the video, to subscribe to this channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one and Merry Christmas if I don't see you before that. Bye!